Uniting America with truth, justice, and independence. This is the Norman Goldman Show.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you know what toxic epidermal necrolysis is?
Absolutely.
He does? Toxic epidermal necrolysis. It is something you don't want. Believe me, you don't want toxic epidermal necrolysis. It is basically a skin malfunction that is horrible. It is horrible. Your skin is burned off. Your skin is burned off. Well, a poor woman, and when I say poor, I mean that in multiple ways. Her name is Karen Bartlett. Karen Bartlett took a prescription drug that was prescribed by her doctor, and the prescription was filled by her pharmacist, and she took this drug, and she got toxic epidermal necrolysis. What happened to her? Absolutely horrific. 2/3 of her skin gone. She's nearly blind. She was in an induced coma for like a year on a feeding tube. And that is the subject of tonight's Beyond the Norm segment. Because today, the Supreme Court of the United States, by 5-4, that's 5 Republicans against 4 Democrats, said, you don't have a case because we declare that the state laws to protect citizens from defective products has been wiped away by the Food and Drug Administration Act, even though Congress did not say so. We 5 Republicans here because
corporations are people, my friend.
We 5 Republicans on the Supreme Court are manufacturing out of thin air a legal doctrine to defend giant pharmaceutical companies from these terrible people that sue them for money under state law. And to poor Karen Bartlett, whose life was devastated, destroyed by a prescription drug, Supreme Court said, hey, sorry, it's the way it goes. Congress didn't say your state's laws were wiped out. We're saying it because we're the Republican Party, and that's what we say.
Corporations are people, my friend.
But understand that what the Supreme Court does that doesn't get the big attention is almost as big as what the Supreme Court does that does get the big attention. I'm paying attention to all of it, and I appreciate your being with me here on Senior Legal Analyst Time, because I'm telling you, what they're doing to the rights of consumers, terrible. What they're doing to the rights of people that take prescription drugs, dreadful. They have developed a line of cases just in the last few years that are immunizing drug manufacturers from the devastating effects of defective drugs to citizens. And to see what happened to poor Karen Bartlett, who underwent 12 eye surgeries and is still almost totally blind, she got a prescription for a drug from her doctor for shoulder pain, and she ended up in a horrible, her skin just like burned off. A few people get a horrible reaction to this particular drug. Not too many. But this is the whole point of product liability law, is you add a few cents or a couple of quarters or a half a dollar or $1 to the cost to everybody. And then when the few unfortunates get damaged, you have enough money to pay them their damages. But the Supreme Court said, no. We don't do that. We let Karen Bartlett suffer all the loss, because we are going to protect giant drug companies because
corporations are people, my friend.
Uniting America with truth, justice, and independence. This is the Norman Goldman Show.